Now let's talk about employee performance management and performance setting, expectation setting, and goals. In order to lead a team or manage a project effectively, it really is essential to establish clear expectations and goals for performance. Simply telling your team what you expect of them is not enough. You need to set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound or SMART goals that align with the overall objectives of the organization. One key aspect of setting performance expectations is to ensure that they are aligned with the vision, mission, and the values of the organization. And this will help your team understand the process and the importance of their work, and it will motivate them to achieve those goals. Plus, setting expectations that are challenging but achievable can help your team to stretch themselves and to grow professionally. And another important consideration is to provide regular feedback on performance, both positive and constructive. And this feedback should be specific and actionable, and it must focus on behavior rather than personality. By doing so, you can help your team members improve their skills and make progress towards their goals. And finally, it is important to involve your team in the goal-setting process. This can help to build buy-in and commitment and ensure that the goals are achievable and relevant to their work. When setting goals, you should also consider the individual strengths and the individual development areas of each team member, and then tailor the goals for them accordingly. So, in conclusion, setting clear performance expectations and goals is essential for effective leadership and management. By doing so, you can align your team's work with the overall objectives of the organization. You can motivate your team members. You could provide regular feedback and involve your team in the process very importantly. Now, let's get more practical and move on to some practical tips for setting performance expectations and goals. Firstly, when setting goals, you should ensure that they are specific and measurable. And this means that they should be clearly defined and progress towards them should be able to be quantified. For example, rather than setting a goal to increase sales, you might set a goal to increase sales by 10% over the next quarter. And second, you should ensure that the goals are actually achievable and relevant to the team's work. Goals that are too challenging or not relevant to the team's work can lead to frustration and demotivation. On the other hand, goals that are too easy or not challenging enough can lead to complacency and lack of growth. Third, you should ensure that the goals are time-bound. And this means that there should be a specific deadline for achieving the goals. And this can help to create a sense of urgency and motivate your team members to work towards their goals with a sense of purpose. Finally, you should provide regular feedback on performance. And this can include both positive and constructive feedback, and it should be focused on behavior rather than personality. By doing so, you can help your team members to improve their skills and make progress towards their goals. So, in summary, performance expectations are critical, and how you set them and their goals is a critical part of effective leadership and management. But as you've learned in this lesson, by setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals, involving your team in the process and providing regular feedback, you can help your team achieve the success and the results that you want to achieve in your team.